Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my guide for the trophy and achievements They Can't Stop Us All. In this trophy you have to stealth your way through the first part of the game, which is above ground in the Black Project mission. Let's get right into it. Starting off, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be waiting for the guard to come from the left to the right and then shoot him right away. Then you want to start taking out guards in the guard towers if you can already see them, and then make your way to the left side of the open gate here and then take out that guard too. And also make sure to shoot down that light there so you can avoid getting spotted later down the line. Then when you've done that, you want to shoot down these two soldiers and then make your way inside, and make sure to also grab yourself some body armor, which will be useful later in the mission. Keep an eye on your radar for any moving targets coming towards you, and if you do spot that, make sure to shoot them down like I just did with that guard too. Once he is down, you want to make your way to the body armor and pick it up when the searchlight is not on it, because obviously that will spot you, and then make your way to the right guard tower and then take out this guard too, which will be patrolling. It's possible that he won't be there just yet because obviously he will patrol a certain area. Take out the guard in the far right there and also in the guard tower to make sure that they won't spot you as you're making your way there. Then you can decide to start sniping some other soldiers when you're in the halfway across the watchtower, or you can decide to wait until you're all the way to the top. Personally, I think it probably would have been a better idea to do it at the top, but you know, whatever. When you're almost at the top, make sure that you stick as far to the right as possible so you don't get spotted by the searchlight, because that is going to be the predominant thing that is going to spot you. The sniper in GTA San Andreas, to my surprise, actually does have a little bit of bullet velocity. So if you see a moving target, you want to aim a little bit in front of it so you can make sure that you shoot it down. The target we just shot down there, it's probably better to wait until it starts running towards you for a bit of an easier shot. The further the target is away, obviously, the further you have to aim in front of him, because that's just kind of how bullet travel works. Once all the targets are down, then you can start making your way downstairs again, but make sure to check your radar before you do so. Because like you can see in the footage, there's another soldier that is going towards you, and if he actually starts shooting you, that's when stuff can get a little bit nasty. The reason why I am taking down every single guard and also the guard towers that will be like completely out of the way is really just to prevent any sort of alarm from being raised. Another really good idea too is after the mission stow away to make a manual save. The reason why is because then you can always reload it and you don't have to rely on checkpoints in case you mess up. After all the soldiers are down and there's only two left on the far right there, then you can start making your way down again. But before you do so, make sure to avoid the light at all cost. It is possible that the light will beam towards you and it will be less than ideal if you get spotted by it. But if you just wait until the light just fades away from you, you should be totally fine. As we're making our way through the rest of the military base, you want to make sure to stick to the right and just kind of stick to the fence so we can make our way safely towards the final guard and then shoot him down too. Once he is down, you want to safely but surely make your way to where you killed him, and then obviously pick up his M4 for good measure, because that's going to be useful later down the line. Then shoot out this light, and then you want to slowly but surely make your way to the fence that we're going to be shooting out and then going inside of the military base. And as long as you didn't hear anything about a code blue or a code red up until the point you trigger the cutscene, it's all going to be totally fine, and you should have the trophy on lock after you've completed the mission. Once you're inside of the military base, the alarms will actually be raised to a code red, but you don't really have to worry about that, considering the fact that at that point you've already met the trophy and or achievement requirements. After that, it's just simply playing the mission as you would per usual. And while we're here, let me give you a pro tip on how you can disable the anti-air missiles, which is going to be very useful when you try to steal a jetpack and fly it out of a military base. You can find the anti-air disable button right here when you make your way through the first area and across the bridge, and then follow whatever I am doing on screen. Then you just simply want to walk into this marker and it will tell you that the SAM turrets have been disabled. Very simple and useful stuff. Then you could just simply continue on with the mission and then just go to the truth and hand him the jetpack. Very simple stuff. As soon as the game tells you that your mission has been passed, you will unlock the trophy and you can then move on with your life to do something else. And also enjoy your jetpack, which is now going to be at the desert airstrip at all times. Very useful stuff. And that was it for this guide. Thank you also very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it and or find it useful. If you did, make sure to leave it a like, subscribe for more, and if you really like what you see on the channel, please do consider becoming a member like Chloe, Robert, Alus Fire, Captain Price, Shukulu, Madman Dakota, and Dr. Strange Love. Join them and the other fellow members by clicking the join button down below. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.
Carl, dude, man.
Hey, here you go. You better stash it somewhere fast.
Far out. Have a nice trip, dude.
Hey, wait a... was it too much to ask to get a lift into town?